During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only two residents, along with our two pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle. Do you see?
What's the ABBA song? In the video? Where they're looking down like this? I can't remember which one it is.
But look, do you see?
Stop it. We got gifted this...
It's a drone.
We got gifted this tripod selfie stick. Thank you very much. It's good fun.
Well, you're saying that. It's trying to get it in frame, isn't it? Why are we here? We're at the orchard.
There's deer tracks inside the deer fence again, so we have to walk the perimeter of the fence. So let's go for a walk.
I don't know why it amuses me, like I'm a kid or something, but it just does. I've got my pointy stick today, so I expect lots of. I can't do it. Look, we are here, and the enemy are here. Can't do it. Can't get my stick in. There we go.
You said it was going to be a carpet of daffodils down here quite soon.
They still haven't all bloomed, have they?
No.
Give it
Nowhere
another couple
near.
of weeks and it'll be a carpet of yellow.
Absolutely tons of tracks here. I mean, it could just be one deer.
There are no deer inside the fence.
We would have seen them.
That's this place. Yeah, the perimeter is too small. Would have seen it long ago. Right. Well, I'm just going to go and have a look up there, so we don't have to come back down in here. But there are no holes in this bit of the fence, but there are deer tracks everywhere. So the orchard is clear. Can we get around here?
We can go up the hill, yeah.
We're just over the fence from where the tree house is. The tree house is up there. Coming through there. They're pulling that down and getting through. So that needs tying up. Yeah, the bottom piece.
Yeah.
The bottom piece has been pulled down from the other side. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Here. That's been pulled down and there are deer tracks coming up here.
Are there? Okay.
So, you know how small a gap they can get in, but as you can see, it's definitely been pulled down from the outside.
So another cable tie job.
We forgot the cable ties, didn't we? Oh, I just got poked in the eye by a stick.
Did you have
Should
your
be wearing my
goggles
safety
on?
goggles. I bought some safety goggles.
Did you?
Yeah.
Very windy.
See the old boundary wall in front of me? They can get under that. They are 100% getting onto this. I think we found it. It's here. I'm saying it's here to Katie's all the way up there. So this is the main culprit, right here. Deer tracks going off that way. Deer tracks going off that way. Around there. Why has that been left like that? Wait till you see this.
Grief. It's like the Amazon. Ooh.
Woman versus stick.
Woman versus brambles.
What do you reckon of that then? This still needs work doing to it. It's not like this is a temp fix, isn't it?
We don't want to push through that now, but we still need to walk the entire fence.
Yeah.
Because we're finding quite a lot of.
But that was the major cause. They were 100% coming through this point. So, well, I've run out of stones on this side of the fence, so I can only. These are all too big and heavy to carry.
I'm going to go up here, up to the Gunnera that we showed you in another video in the height of the summer. It looks far less, well, Little Shop of Horrors now, much less majestic. Remember what that looked like in the summer? It's like something out of the Never Ending Story.
was just walking past this, and there's an outline of a building. What's this, look? So that's some old hinge. Do you think it might have been like some kind of greenhouse or something? Shed.
There is a building on the maps here. In the old maps.
What's this? There's a pulley.
Maybe it is a greenhouse then. Another Time Team episode.
Well, I found something of national importance.
Ah, not again.
There's a pulley, there's a pulley, there's a pulley.
Greenhouse.
Say again?
Greenhouse.
I said greenhouse, didn't I? Well, why pulleys? Why pulleys greenhouse? I don't understand the link.
For opening windows. For opening windows on the roof.
Well, you won't want to come around here with a metal detector because the amount of bits of metal that there are just kicking around in the soil is huge.
Glass. Greenhouse is a good contender.
There's a bit of old downpipe. Cast iron. So yeah, there's the frame, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so.
And this frame was put down a lot earlier than this tree. Well, I said greenhouse, and I think that's what it was. You look rather annoyed.
There's just signs of deer everywhere in here. There's spots that they're bedding down at. There's deer scat everywhere. So, I mean, we're 3/4 of the way around the fence line now. There's several spots that we think that they can squeeze under. But there's no like big massive, I mean, this is obviously just a deterrent. It's not a barrier. And they're not deterred by it.
No.
I mean, I'm kind of looking for something obvious, like a big tree down that's pulled the fence over, but
It's not happened.
they're just sneaking in.
Yeah, sneaking in underneath it.
Little beggars. They'll make a nice stew.
There's no need for that.
There's no big tree down, there's no obvious big holes, there's just lots of little crawl spaces and lots of low fence.
Yeah, that was a lot worse than we anticipated. So we are a little bit
When we've walked the perimeter, we've done it quite frequently.
Yeah.
When we've done it before, there's always been bracken, brambles, grass, rushes, but everything has died right back now, so you can see where all the problem areas are. And the reality is they're probably not squeezing under these spaces in the summer. It's just now while they can. But the other thing is, it's just not tall enough in a lot of places. So they're obviously coming and going
As
their little heart's desire.
We've walked around these areas numerous times before, and we've never seen it as bad as it is now. From the point of view of like the crap everywhere and hoof prints. So yeah, we are a bit exasperated. It's a bit annoying because of the amount of work that's going to be done.
You'll be happy to know it's beef stew and Yorkshire puddings for lunch. Come on.
I don't have to be told twice.
Give it headbutts. Oh, with a bit more enthusiasm. You come to investigate the wall. Give me a paw. Good girl. Well, what do you think? Can you imagine what it's going to be like? Looks a lot more natural without the, paving slabs.
Well, anything's better than those slabs. We need to get rid of the concrete.
Yeah, that's under them. So it was just full of big boulders that we can use for finishing off Moss Mountain. And there's
Sorry,
enough.
I'm just laughing because Chief just whacked his.
There's a lot of playing going on. Everyone's feeling the spring in the air.
It's because the wind's up as well, isn't it? When the wind's up, everybody's frisky.
It's very sandy. There's not much decent. Oh, good grief! There's not much decent soil, but I've got some creeping thyme, already sown, growing. We decided instead of turfing it, I do have lawn seed for some of the garden as well, but it's probably going to be a bit nicer for the sheep and a bit more robust if we put creeping thyme all along the edge here.
Well, the sheep have already kind of owned this PC, haven't they? Now the weather's changed and the grass is all dry. They're laying on it throughout the day. There's a reason for doing this. It's not just aesthetics.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, that we want the ground to be sloping away from the house this way. So this will help facilitate that. But we just need to be prepared for taking up these the last paving slabs before we actually do it, because it'll just turn into a quagmire. We know it will. And can you stop lying on the mud, please, because it makes your wool dirty and it needs to be made into jumpers and socks and things like that. Thank you very much. It's very obliging, this sheep. I can't do it all day. Yes, you can. I can't.
So I'm about to remove this. It's a hung pine. This thing blew down during the storm that took out the cedar. If I just flip this round, I can show you where the cedar is. It's just down there in the centre of the screen. There's a path to the cottage. They took out this. I've never done this before, so I've had a look online. Let's get on with it.
Where are you dragging me now?
Show you the wood that I was cutting yesterday, or the tree I was working on. There's loads of dead wood here that we could just pile into the trailer and take home. Look at it all. It's all dried out. And this broke off this tree here.
Oh yeah.
When that one came down, it came down at the same time.
Okay. I don't like being in these woods when the wind's up.
The wind, this is just treacherous round here. It really is. This is the windiest part. The cedars blew down over there, and this one was that one's creaking away. But yeah, yesterday, this tree here, this one, was across here. It's like this. And when I was filming it, it was getting so dangerous is the only word. I had to stop filming. Because there's these three massive chunks here that...
I don't know if the mic's going to pick that up. There's trees rubbing against each other.
No, I don't think it is, isn't it? Just like this one, it's this one. It's like a massive oak. Sounds like it's going to break any second. So anyway, every time I cut this, it just went from that to this, to this, to this. So now it's practically upright, and it's just too dangerous to cut anymore. It's not going anywhere. It's a lot more safe than it was. And we've got at least three massive pieces of wood here. I mean, there's enough wood there to last what? 2-3 nights?
You'd be able to, all the wood that's been like cut off to a silly height, not like this, but we've got tons of trunks that are like that tall as me. Like there's one just there that there's, you know, several fireplace loads of wood that you could take for all that, instead of just leaving it standing dead.
The amount of usable deadwood is off the scale. There's just so much of it, especially up here because of these winds. But yeah, just to explain, I had to stop filming this because it was just getting too dangerous. And I did what I could do and then I just left it. And it's staying where it is now. I'm not doing any more with it. It's leaning against that particular tree and I think it might be caught in the tree. So even if you start chopping it off at this point, I think it's just going to hang.
Yeah.
But it's a shame because obviously there's all that foliage on it, which was going to be fodder for the sheep. And there's all that wood there that we could have used because that's been drying out now for a good, like, what, month? But this could be all processed. That's down here.
All right, well, let's
Yeah, I'm going.
let's get out of here.
That tree's just... No, actually, don't we want to be going that way? Isn't that the quickest way?
I don't like going down that way.
Why?
It's too steep.
Tell you, it doesn't want to come down, does it? She aimed it at me.